I'm not saying the video editing industry is a scam, but I think there's a reason why I'm starting to feel icky about giving advice on becoming a video editor. Currently, if you looked on YouTube for advice on becoming a video editor, you would have a hard time not finding hundreds, potentially thousands of videos claiming that you can make X amount of money through video editing. On top of that, there are also hundreds of courses that you can pay for to teach you video editing so that you can join the talent pool and earn a full-time income doing what you love. And I am one of those people. I have courses on Skillshare that do just this. In my opinion, this industry is following a similar path as the content creation industry. There are content creators out there teaching you to become a content creator, just like them, and even have a course that you can pay for to help you do it. Now, having a ton of courses about a particular subject does not make it a pyramid scheme. It does mean that you do need to be cautious and not fall into a funnel trap where you're getting too easily sold on your favorite creators' digital products. But that is a topic for another day. However, at some point, it's starting to feel like the main product isn't actually editing. It's selling editing to people who want to edit. And considering that our video editing market is in a very strange place right now, with editors being devalued and competing with other editors across the entire world, it is tough for me not to look around at all these courses and think to myself, it's kind of giving scam, is it not? The second piece to this pyramid accusation is the fact that we are video editors teaching other video editors in an already competitive market. Why? Why add more competitors to the talent pool? For example, my husband is in a completely opposite industry. He is a plumber. His industry has very low competition right now, and thus he is in high demand. He can get hired at almost any company that he wants for almost as much money as he wants. If he were to create a course teaching people about plumbing and helping people to get plumbing jobs, and then turn around and be mad because no one pays plumbers well anymore because a plumber is a dime a dozen, well, that would kind of be his own fault, right? In defense of me, because that's who we're really talking about today, right? In defense of me and my courses and the reason why I have this channel, part of it absolutely lies in my belief that the need for video is an ever-growing thing. Thus, the need for video editing is an ever-growing thing. I also know that while there may be a saturation of video editors applying to the jobs that you want, there is only a fraction of good editors who are also good at all of the other things that go along with working with clients. And as someone who had success in that area, I felt the need to start this channel to give aspiring video editors that insight and advice. However, it is true that I, like many of the other creators on here, wanted to start a YouTube channel, considered what I can make a whole channel about, figured I like talking about career stuff and video editing stuff, and used that to grow my channel. Yes, I like to help people. Yes, I like to motivate people. Yes, I like to give insights and advice on my experiences. But at the core of it, I like creating for YouTube, and I like the idea of building a source of passive income. Now, am I that good at it? Not really. But there are a lot of creators on here who are really good at running their YouTube channel as well as selling their courses. And I think that's why I've been so averse to creating a large, expensive, high-level video editing course or funneling people into digital products, because something about it feels scammy. Like, I don't think it would help you guys as much as it would help me. One, because as I talk about on this channel, there are thousands of nuances that go into becoming a good video editor / freelancer. And two, because honestly, I don't have time because I'm too busy working on the other part of my business, which is actually editing for clients. Anyways, the video editing industry is not a pyramid scheme. But if we were to pretend like it is, the bottom would be aspiring editors buying courses. The middle would kind of consist of freelancers who are hustling, as well as maybe people like me who are video editing, but also giving insight on their experience to help others and to make passive income. And then at the very top, we have these huge, giant course creators with a mass amount of influence and potentially separation from reality reality. So they may be pitching this ultimate lifestyle. You can be a video editor and live your dream life. You can make 6 figures a month video editing, just selling an absolute dream lifestyle that can be achieved with video editing. So no, it's not a literal pyramid scheme. There is no required recruitment, and you don't have to pay for anything beyond your own video editing equipment to join this quest of becoming a video editor. However, it is one of those industries that can prey on those young, aspiring video editors who maybe just want to jump into it and have it all done for them. They want to take the easy path. Maybe they don't want to do the work or take the time to build their way up into a successful professional video editor. They don't want to take years and years and years. They want it in the time that course pitches that you can do it in. So in summary, teaching isn't bad. Courses are not bad. I just urge you to be skeptical when making financial decisions in your video editing journey. Anyone telling you that you can make 6 figures in a month or that you can go from 0 to full-time video editor in a very short amount of time is worth a pause before buying their course. For today's tip of the week, I urge you to join my Skillshare class. I am just kidding. This week's tip of the week is centered around the notorious cold email. I have seen a lot of bad cold emails. I've also seen some bold cold emails. One cold email that I didn't like, but have now been kind of drawn to, is the Loom video approach. The reason that I didn't like this email was because it felt super salesy, and frankly, it just didn't apply to me. They sent me this cold email, even though that's not something that I'm remotely interested in. However, what I did like about it is that it showed me the face and the voice of the person who sent me that email. Hypothetically, you could email a creator that you are interested in working for and include a short Loom of yourself, introducing yourself, talking about their channel, what you like about their channel, as well as something that you could potentially improve upon with your specific skills. Will this work? I cannot guarantee it. But what I can say is it will definitely help you stand out amongst the sea of other cold emails that your favorite creator is getting on the daily. The key to cold emails is learning how to creatively and effectively sell yourself. And if you are in your cold email era, this might be worth testing out for yourself. And now shifting gears, moving over to our editor to editor segment. A while back, I did a video all about revamping my resume, and I was met with a comment by, and excuse me for this pronunciation, David Itunualua, saying, "But what if you are still a student and you haven't gathered enough experience, or you're not too good at video editing? What will you do?" This is a comment that I get often, and I'm not sure why I've been so hesitant to make a whole video about it, other than the fact that there's not that much to say about it. Whether you think or don't think you can fill a piece of paper with information selling yourself, you are right. If you're lacking in experience, then get some experience. Add projects that you made in school and reword them so that they look more like original pieces of content you made and not just a school assignment that your teacher told you to make. Take an online course and add that to your education section. Volunteer your video editing services somewhere and add that to your work experience. Add an objective section to the top of your resume, telling a little bit more about you and talk about your goals, just to have something else to fill this void of an empty piece of paper. Again, it's all about being creative here. There is no black and white answer that is going to tell you what to put on your resume if you have nothing to put on your resume. And I'm also not going to tell you to lie and make stuff up, because that is going to come and bite you in the butt. Think it through, get creative, get scrappy. You are entering into a really tough, competitive industry. So it's time to get competitive. If you have been around for a while and you've dealt with needing to get creative on an empty resume, I would love to hear your thoughts and insights on this in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more tips on video editing and freelance lifestyle. Thank you to my team. I am Colleen, and I will catch you guys in the comments below and also in the next video. Have the best one.